No, I'm alright. Are you detaining me or anything? No, then I'll stay here. You're welcome to park up and have a conversation, but I'm not going to go up to the inquiry office. Alrighty, no worries.
Alright, guys, we're kicking off right at the sharp end. 2 plainclothes officers immediately demand ID, throwing around terrorism just because he's holding a camera inside the lobby. The tension spikes instantly. This is the kind of opening that sets your teeth on edge. But watch how quickly the energy shifts when uniformed officers arrive with completely different mindset. One team creates a problem. The other tries to solve it. That contrast right there, that's the whole video in microcosm.
Hello? What do you mean? Pardon?
Do you have ID?
My ID?
Yeah.
What do you need ID for?
Because you're filming inside the police station and I don't know you.
I don't know you either. Who are you?
Right. Why are you filming?
Sorry, who are you?
My name's DC Long, I work here.
DC Long. Have you got your warrant card, DC Long?
Yes, I do have my warrant card.
Lovely. Claire
Okay.
Long, 5408, thank you. And
That's it.
yourself, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm 845.
And your rank? Your DC as
Detective
well?
Constable,
845,
yeah.
thank you, appreciate it.
Who are you?
So
Pardon?
who are you?
I'm a private citizen.
Right, obviously you are. Okay,
yeah.
what's your name?
Pardon?
What's your name?
Well, what's my name important for?
Because you're filming inside the police station, we are obviously at high risk of terrorism and things like that. So
How are you at high risk of terrorism?
we are as a country at the moment.
Are
aren't
we?
Yeah, we are.
What are we at
absolutely.
now? What's the threat level on terrorism?
Substantial.
And when was the last time it was lower than substantial?
Listen.
Exactly. It hasn't been lower than substantial since it was first posted on the website.
Right, okay.
On the
So
on the
why are you
MI5 website.
filming
So it's never
inside
been
the police-
lower.
Why are you filming
Let me finish what I'm
inside of the
saying.
police
Let me finish what I'm
station?
saying. It's never been lower than substantial. So that's like the
Right,
baseline.
okay.
So saying that it's heightened is untrue.
Right, okay.
But yeah. How you doing, guys?
How you doing? You alright?
Yeah, not bad.
We live
Well, I
in
was.
Gents.
I was alright, and then.
Right, okay.
You guys. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he was using the mobile phone,
Yeah.
looking at
Yeah.
inside.
You're gonna love it when I get a
car
drone
park,
over in a
etc.
minute.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
You're right.
Yeah, not bad. Oh, I was. Yeah.
We'll just let them.
Instead of letting them go, why don't you do it in their presence and say that I'm doing nothing wrong while they're here, so then they learn?
Well,
That's probably the best way to
Yeah,
go about it,
yeah.
isn't it? Because now they're going to go away and they're going to think that you're going to move me on, which isn't going to happen.
No.
So you should really do it in front of them and say to them, look, he's not doing anything wrong, and you should educate them, use the opportunity.
Yeah, we'll get there. I know.
But
Alright. So that's good. Oh, it's all going on. Everyone's coming back.
yeah. Well, it's just been an arrest down the road, but I don't think it was any of that lot. No.
Alright.
Yeah. How you doing today, mate? Sorry.
All
Hello.
good.
Yes, good.
Yeah, I better get back in, got stuff to do. But
Yeah.
you know the job. I
Yeah.
don't need to tell you, do I?
No. I said just gonna get some shots, do what I do. I'm gonna get a drone over.
Yeah.
And yeah, finish up with that really. But yeah, I really think you should just said that in front of them, because
Yeah.
now they're gonna go away, and next time this happens, you're gonna get the same response from them instead of this response, which is a much better response, isn't it?
What did they say?
The footage keeps rolling, and now we're getting crucial context. The auditor references a previous visit where another guy, Cody, got tackled, kicked, and brutalized for simply walking near the building. That incident ended in a successful lawsuit against the force. This isn't just theoretical. There's a documented history of overreach at this exact location. The reasonable officers admit the old custody suite had no fencing, and that violence was unnecessary. They're building a bridge, but the foundation is cracked.
And started trying to demand my ID. They hadn't identified who they were at this point, and started throwing around terrorism and stuff like that. They obviously haven't read the memo from the MPCC. You guys seem a lot more clued up on what's going on here. This is a lot more of a reasonable reaction. But as I was saying to 709 here, I feel like instead of letting them go and then us having this conversation, he could have said this in front of them, so that next time this happens, they're aware and they don't react like that in another time.
When we go through, if we catch up with them,
Yeah,
we'll have a quick chat.
that would be great.
Obviously, you know how easy these things escalate. So it's kind of trying to avoid. I think that's what we were thinking. Is just like they're not going to get it. So let's just let everyone kind of disappear.
Exactly.
And
as soon as
we
they
can
started
have
throwing around
this conversation.
terrorism, I was like, here we go, I'm going to end up in handcuffs here, and I. But
Hopefully not.
213. So
Yeah,
good.
213. Did you need anything from us at all? You just
No, just I don't know if you guys know about the arrest that's happened down the road.
Yeah.
Do you know they've been here to be booked in?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
are you familiar with our new custody suite?
Last time I was here, it was having the fire extinguishers installed and it wasn't open yet.
It is open now.
It's open now, yeah.
The old one's now redundant.
Yeah.
So if you go back out on the main road to the right,
You can go up round that way.
yeah,
Yeah,
entrance that one.
that's where I went last time. And I'll tell you what, last time the door was wide open, obviously it wasn't functional.
Yeah.
But I was like, I could be cheeky and just walk around the building. But I said, nah, I'll leave it.
Yeah, I think that would have been, if they were doing the extinguishers, they'd have had people in and out.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they had a prop open for the extinguishers and that, which is fair. So I thought, no, I won't be that cheeky. But yeah, but that's all good. So, I'm glad you guys are a lot more reasonable than. I think it was about just over a year ago now. Somebody else came in. He like literally got tackled to the ground, thrown around, and the terrorism and that. It was bad. So I'd be surprised if you haven't seen it.
No, I think. I know.
Yeah,
we've had a
like-
few visits.
I think that was before we had all this fencing, and I think he was walking around that area maybe.
Yeah, the fencing's
but even then,
relatively
like, it's just trespassing, and there's no need to be throwing somebody to the ground.
Wow.
And he wasn't like he was like me. He's not being aggressive towards you or nothing. Just don't want to give you his information, which you don't have to. And that was
That's
it.
the thing. I think nowadays most officers are familiar with auditors and
Yeah.
what you guys
Yeah,
are doing,
exactly. Yeah, pretty much.
so There's a few that aren't clued up, I guess.
Yeah. Me, you guys obviously know about drones and that. Then we're not going to have any issues with me flying a drone
No,
over.
we'll just update the control room, say we've had a chat with you. We'll
Yeah,
say
yeah.
you're planning on putting a drone up.
Sure. Have you got drone specialists based here?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
We've got like the operational support group who are normally up in Cambs.
Up where?
In Cambs, Cambridgeshire.
Yeah, but whereabouts in Cambridgeshire?
I'll tell you that.
Well, no, I was just thinking how long it's going to take them to get here because I probably won't be here that long.
No. So normally they're based from there.
Okay.
But sometimes we will have drone pilots here that might have a drone aboard, or our community officers. Some of them also train to use drones. I don't know if there's anyone here today that is. But yeah, we'll let them know. And if for any reason there's an issue why you can't do that,
Yeah.
we'll get someone to come out and have a chat.
All right, fair enough. But yeah, no worries.
All right, I'll leave you to it.
Cheers, guys. Take care. Have a good one.
And you.
Buckle up, guys, because the pattern becomes impossible to ignore. PC Irwin rolls up and immediately parrots the same script. Not really on to be videoing the police station. Sound familiar? The auditor calmly holds his ground, refusing to move without detention. What's becoming crystal clear is a divide. Civilian staff and non-uniformed roles seem to operate from a completely different playbook than their uniformed colleagues. One group knows the law. The other appears to be making up as they go along. That's not a training gap. That's an institutional fracture.
So yeah, that's at least a bonus there. But yeah, I think when Coley was here and he got kind of tackled around and stuff, I think none of this fencing was here, and I think he was in the car park maybe around the corner there. From what I remember, it's been a while since I watched it. But yeah, I think he ended up back out here and he got tackled to the ground, and like it was brutal to watch. I think one of the constables literally kicked him in the legs. It was absolutely savage, really brutal, horrible to watch, really. But he did sue them and he did win his case against them, I believe. So, you know, good on him for that. Can't really fault him for that. But pardon?
That's what you're doing?
Photography.
Right, not the police station.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. That's going to be a circular yes/no thing there. Who are you? Sorry.
I'm PC Irwin.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I'm PC Irwin.
PC Irwin. Thank you. What's your calling number there?
794.
Have you got your warrant cards? Can I just see that one?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
go.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
But
So it's not really on to be videoing the police station.
it is.
Do you want to come to the fire office and speak to me? Rather than us talking, I might block.
No, I'm all right. Are you detaining me or anything? No, then I'll stay here. You're welcome to park up and have a conversation, but I'm not going to go up to the inquiry
And
office.
then I'll come through and
Alrighty, no worries. Oh dear. So it seems to be the non-uniformed female staff here that are having the issues. But yeah, okay. Get a nice shot of this one coming out. I've got another one. All good.
The drone's still in the bag, but the app's already open and the screen tells a story. No red zones, no restrictions. Full green light for a legal flight. The auditor knows his rights and his tech. Then the officers approach, friendly but clearly working from outdated information. This is where knowledge becomes power. He doesn't just assert, he demonstrates, pulling up the official sources in real time. The tension isn't about aggression, it's about competence. Who actually understand the legislation? Hint, it's not the ones with the warrant cards this time.
Yeah, what I'm going to do here is just go over to the public pavement, unpack the drone, I think, and just get that up in the air. Get some aerial footage. And hopefully we don't have any drama. Just going to double check drone assist actually, but I'm pretty sure here is not in a flight restriction zone. And we're fine to be here. But let's just have a double check. Drone assist. Yeah, we're all good here, look. Nothing red. So hopefully you can see that. I'm just going to take a screenshot of that actually. Oh.
Hello again.
Hello.
Right.
How you doing?
I'm just going to put my body worn on.
Okay.
I'm going to speak to you about the drone.
Sure.
And if you start saying loads of legislation about it, I'm not going to remember it off my head.
Okay, fair enough.
So we've just been speaking to the sergeant about the drone.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're not experts in it.
Cool.
You probably know more than us. Yeah, so
probably.
Googling it.
Yeah.
What's your understanding? Because we know you have different zones. You've got red zones, green zones. From what we understand, the police station's currently a red zone.
Nope.
No.
Do you want me to show you?
Yeah.
Because I haven't started flying yet. I've literally just looked it up now. So there's an app called Drone Assist, which is run by Altitude.
Yeah.
And the blue thing's where I am now.
Yeah.
You can change different options, turn things on and off. Literally, I've got them all selected, so it will show up everything. I'll put upper airspace on, it does nothing. But absolutely no red zones. We're all good to fly. The nearest thing is the yellow up top.
Using here, this will show you all the different coloured zones.
Yeah, so we've got orange, which is like recommended high caution. You've got red here, which is completely restricted. So that's an airport, and so you've got the runway bit. That's probably a temporary one maybe that somebody's put up. Airspace danger area, Cardington, I don't know, maybe they have like parachuting or something near there, who knows. But so yeah, it shows you everywhere that you can and can't. Obviously where we are there are no restrictions.
And I believe as well you can't use it within 500 foot of a built up area.
Depends on the weight of the drone.
Okay, so what's the legislation on that?
So this is under 250 grams.
Yeah.
So that passes as a C0. Actually, because this is a mini SE, it's actually in the legacy class, but if it had been brought out since the new legislation, it would be in C0.
Right.
Okay, so because it's under 250 grams, regardless of whether it's got a camera, I have an operator's ID, which is on the drone.
Yeah, is that what you've got?
Yeah, that's what I've got there, which is why I'm holding like this.
You have your licence?
Don't need one, not for a sub 250. Nope.
So have you done that? Is there like an online course?
Here comes the moment of truth. The sergeant doubles down, claiming that uploading footage to YouTube makes the flight commercial, which would trigger stricter rules. It's a confident assertion, but it's also completely wrong. The auditor doesn't flinch. He walks them through the 2021 and 2022 regulation updates that erase the commercial recreational divide for sub-250G drones. You can feel the stalemate setting in knowledge versus rank. The camera keeps rolling as both sides dig in, but only one has the actual legislation on their side.
No, for an operator's ID, you don't have to do an online course or anything. You can do it for free. It doesn't cost anything to do it. If you do it, it means you can fly more than this. Right. But without the license, you can't even fly more than this. But under 250 grams, don't need a license. I've got an operator's ID on the drone. That's all I'm required to have. Yeah. The proximity to buildings only applies to over 250. The over people only applies to over 250 grams. The only thing I can't do is fly over large crowds of people, so like music festivals, sporting events,
like
things like that. Yeah,
So
I need to maintain visual line of sight with the drone at all times.
Right.
But that's why I come and stand here. You know, you scope out where you can stand. And
How much is your drone weigh?
this is 249.
Oh right, just literally.
Yeah, the DJI minis are designed for just this.
Yeah, this is behind us.
Yeah.
He's got an app on the phone which is showing the red and green zones, etc. Yeah. This is
Are you the sergeant? Are you? They were talking to.
Geomagnet there.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. Have you taken your safety course? If you're doing it commercially, are you doing it for any sort of purpose?
Hobbyist.
Hobby?
Yeah.
So it doesn't go on YouTube, doesn't go on anything?
Potentially.
Oh, it will. So you are doing it commercially?
Not necessarily. People upload stuff for YouTube for non-monetized content.
Yes, but if you're getting views for it, for a certain reason, if it's being utilised commercially elsewhere and it is your filming, it is yours, you are doing it commercially. Therefore, you need a license to do so.
Nope. That legislation changed in 2021, Sergeant. Yeah, I suggest you look it up.
Updated in 2022, which is
July. 2022, yeah.
That's the update.
I'll tell you what, before I fly it, let's Google that. Do you know what the legislation is? Let's have a look.
It was updated, the regulations, because it's not actually legislation, it's regulation, isn't it? So I'm no problem with you doing it at all. You do need to follow certain rules. That's what you've just explained. So that's not a problem. You can't do it over built-up areas, can you? You've got to be a certain...
No, it's under 250 grams. It doesn't apply.
If you're doing it commercially, which you've already said...
No, again, that changed with the update. Previously, you had to have if you were doing it commercially, you had to have insurance. That's no longer applicable.
It's not insurance.
No, but let me finish.
Sorry, go on.
You had to have insurance. That's no longer applicable, whether you're doing it commercially or not. Again, in built-up areas, whether you're doing it commercially or not, it doesn't apply. It is just the open class C0. That's all it is. Commercial or recreational, it doesn't make a difference.
If you are doing it commercially, it still applies.
Okay.
I understand on your C0.
Are you a drone pilot?
I'm not, but I've just spoken to a drone pilot.
Have you?
On it, yeah.
See, but
which
then
is our Monks Wood, our Alconbury branch, which you already know. Because we're BCH and we're Trifle. Sorry. Cambridge.
Yeah.
Sergeant shifts tactics, asking if police can inspect the drone to verify its weight classification. It's a test question, and the auditor passes with flying colors. He cites the Air Navigation Order, explaining that reasonable suspicion of specific listed offenses is required. No fishing expeditions allowed. This isn't just about drones anymore. It's about the boundaries of police power. The conversation veers personal. Bike riding London trips near misses, but the underlying theme remains. Rights asserted respectfully hold more weight than authority asserted blindly. Knowledge anchors every exchange.
Yeah, it's fine. That's why we're taking your details. You're quite applicable with us or anything like that.
I can take my details.
Oh, okay. Are you happy to give your details?
Absolutely not.
At all?
Absolutely
okay,
not.
so
sorry.
The only way we can deal with it,
with
it, is if you can't give details for whatever reason.
Sure.
Then we'll have to say what you're telling us.
Okay.
So if you are putting it on YouTube and that sort of thing, we will obviously operate what our regulations are, which I have checked, because there's no point me coming out to you and not knowing what I'm talking about or giving you any information.
So what I'm going to do is I am going to double check this before I take the drone up.
Okay.
If I'm right, which I'm pretty sure I am, the drone's going up.
Okay.
And then you can come and do what you need to do. But the drone's going to be going up because I am right.
The only advice I'm giving you is if it does cause danger to other people, other users, other things like that, for built-up areas or anything like that, we'll have to operate on what we know.
Danger such as what?
Road users being sent up for a drone, that sort of thing.
How is that causing a danger?
You can't send it up if there's someone stood next to you either, because it may cause an actual danger to them.
Not true for a sub 50.
Fine.
Again,
it'll be a battle of essentially what we know and what you know.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, sub 250, Sergeant, as I was trying to explain to these guys who were approaching, right? It's an open class. It's a C0. It's actually a legacy drone because it's the Mini SE. It was released before the new legislation. Right. If it were released after the new legislation, it would be a C0. It's classed as a legacy drone. Under 250 grams. I can fly it within 150 meters of buildings. I can fly it over people. I can fly it next to people. I can fly it within 50 meters of people. These are all the rules.
If it's not for commercial use.
These are all the rules that you're looking at. Okay. And again, I'm telling you, the update changed with that, with commercial use, and that is now your commercial use and recreational use are exactly the same. They recommend that you have insurance. It's not mandatory, but I can fly it. I could take it off here. I think that's a reasonable distance. Propellers aren't going to hit anybody as it goes up.
Yeah, I've got an operator ID.
I do have it. Yeah, I have to. That's why I'm holding it like that, so you guys don't get it on your body cameras, because you're not entitled to it unless you suspect me of committing an offence. So, but yeah, so I can fly it close. Hang on, let me finish the thing. I can fly it within the 50 meters of people. I can fly it over people. I can hover it 3 meters above your head. I can't fly it unless it's tethered. I can't fly it over sporting events, music festivals, large crowds of people where people wouldn't be able to disperse. The general rule of thumb is 1,000. So that's the legislation.
I must say it's nice to talk to someone who has a
shout at me.
Yeah, I'm not here to shout at you. If you came out being a dickhead, then you would get a different side of me, you know what I mean? But you've all been reasonable, and I'm happy to have discourse, because at the end of the day, if you guys don't know, I'm happy to educate you.
Buckle up, guys. This is how you stick the landing. After all the legal back and forth, something remarkable happens. Mutual respect. The auditor explicitly commends the officers for their professionalism, promising to write a commendation to the chief constable. He even acknowledges their concerns about personal vehicle plates, explaining the practical realities while standing firm on his position. Handshakes follow. Genuine handshakes. This interaction proves that knowing your rights isn't about being confrontational. It's about being informed. When both parties act in good faith, even heated disagreements can end with understanding. That's the standard all police interactions should meet.
I don't believe that they're right on that, so I am going to research it. I will take screenshots as evidence before I take the drone up. I will give you that courtesy of double checking, okay? But I am 98% sure that I am right on it.
See, everything
because the police aren't always right.
Everything you said in relation to a C0, absolutely fine. I have no problem with that whatsoever.
Your debate is the commercial side. And that's what I'll look up for.
That's what we're holding on. Essentially.
That's absolutely fine.
In all fairness, even if you are doing it commercially, for it, me personally, I don't have a problem with it as long as you don't cause an issue for other people. So if you are dropping it, do it in a safe location. Make sure nobody's going to get hurt.
Sorry, hang on, I can't hear you. That's loud.
Make sure no one's going to get hurt.
Yeah, of course.
We don't have anything to hide.
No, I have to maintain visual line of sight with it at all times. To not do so would be a summary offence.
Our concern is obviously if you are doing it here, it is going to distract people.
No, I'm going to take off from here, but it's be going over there.
Yeah, I know, but the fact is you're taking it off next to a main road.
Yeah, so.
It distracts me. I mean, signs above a road distract people.
Well, then there you go. So no.
So just be careful. Just be courteous to what's going on.
Yeah, I'll be courteous, but you know, like it will be a quick. Oh, look, they're taking the drone up. Let's focus on the road. And if they're not, the onus is on them to make sure they're focusing on the road, isn't it? You know, if I was stood here purposely trying to distract them, then I'd be committing offence. But standing here, minding my own business, doing a lawful activity, if they get distracted, the onus is on them to pay attention to the road. So I understand. I will be courteous to them, obviously. Getting that on camera. But yeah, I'm not here to be an asshole to anybody. I want to get my footage, and that's about it.
Why are you here?
Just to get some footage of the police station, at the headquarters, and that really.
Why?
Recreation. I like the vehicles. I like seeing what's around. I like looking at different police stations.
But why specifically police stations? I'm just curious about what
I don't know. I mean,
what goes on?
I like different police vehicles. I like, you know, you get different marked units, different makes, different brands. Some are for traffic reporting. So, not reporting. What's the word? Traffic responding. Some are armed response units. I like getting dynamic shots of vehicles coming in and out. Sometimes I get to have a friendly chat. Sometimes I get to have a not so friendly chat. You know, so
dynamic viewings of response vehicles.
Yeah, so I've got some like coming in and out. So like I'll stand in different locations and I'll like sweep around with them going in and out. You get like dynamic shots that you can stitch together, and it just makes a good viewing. 2022 legislation. You have to have reasonable suspicion I have committed, are committing, or I'm about to commit an offence, and they have to be specific offences under the air navigation order. Can't just be any offence, has to be specific listed ones.
There has to be a reason behind it.
So you have to have, but again, that's why I'm holding it like this, so your body cam doesn't get it, because you're not entitled to it. Not because I have anything to hide either, but because you're not entitled to it, and I respect my privacy, and that's all it is. I have Article 8, and I respect that. Same reason I won't give you my details. You know, it's not because I don't like any of you. You guys have been reasonable, and down the pub I'm sure we'd have a great chat. But yeah, it's just I respect my rights, and that's all it is. And if at any point that you do suspect me of committing an offence and you have reasonable suspicion that you can articulate and you can give me the exact legislation, then by all means I will not obstruct you from doing your job.
In all fairness, the way that you've been with us, even if I suspect something like that, I'm pretty sure if I came and spoke to you, you'd probably understand what I was doing, why I was saying it. I wouldn't just come up to you and go, give it.
No,
I wouldn't do that.
No. But then,
as I said, we're not trying to.
But that would probably be a point where we would differ, because I would push you for the exact legislation and the exact grounds.
No doubt in that.
You know, because again, I stand firm in my rights, and if you have the legal basis to do it, I won't obstruct, and I will follow it up afterwards through the proper legal channels. I've got an ongoing case against the Metropolitan Police for an illegal search because they just didn't have the proper grounds at the end of the day. So, you know.
You've been up in London as well, then?
Oh, I've been all over. Yeah, I've been to London quite a bit. Yeah,
the fuel must be through the roof.
Bikes are really economical on fuel. I've got a 125, so yeah, I can fill up my tank on 20 quid and that'll do me 250 miles. So, you know, they're not bad on it. But yeah, London's actually easier to get the train and then just tube it around. Yeah, exactly. It's just easier that way. I wouldn't want to ride around London. I'm not that confident on a bike. Yeah, it's dangerous, isn't it? Yeah. But
not been riding long then.
No. I was like I said, I'm on a 125, still on CDT. So yeah, just still out practicing technically. But I'm a very good rider. No accidents, no couple of near misses here and there. But yeah, that's it. Don't jinx it.
If you have an accident on a bike, you know about it.
Well, that's it. Like, the thing is, I watch a lot of YouTubers on biking and that as well. And there's one American guy, and his ethos is, yes, you might have right of way, but you're not going to win the argument against a car or a van. So whether or not you have right of way, take back brake or swerve, do whatever you got to do and get yourself out of the situation whether you have the right of way or not, because it ain't worth your life. You ain't going to win the argument with a car, you know. So just got to look out for your own safety, really. But anyway, guys, I'll leave you to it because I'm going to look that up before I take the drone up. I mean, you guys going to hang around while I do that?
Just be aware, obviously, through the conversation we've just had, clearly doing it for a YouTube purpose, commercial purpose, either yourself or something bigger.
Right.
Okay, so please make sure you check that.
I am literally going to do that now.
Yeah. We have to obviously take into consideration
turn that off.
If there's any laws, any powers, anything like that.
Sure.
We will take that into consideration.
Yep.
As you said, you're being more than happy with us.
We'll
probably come and talk to you before we do anything else anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Right. So just be aware, obviously, busy road for yourself and for everyone else that's involved.
I'm all good,
if it does drop or lose connection, just be careful.
I'll tell you what, do you know what the great thing is with the DJI Minis? If they lose connection from GPS and Wi-Fi, do you know what they do?
I'm guessing they just hover.
No. Well, you can set it to just hover, but the default is to go up to 120 meters, which is the maximum height, so it's clear of pretty much everything it can be, and then it just returns to the home point, which automatically sets from where you take off, so it will just return here, and then it will reconnect with a signal from the controller, and then I can control it down or take it back wherever I want it. It's such a good bit of kit. It is. And this is 250 quid. This is like the basic one. The most recent Mini 3 is 850.
Are you upgrading?
Not yet. At some point, because this one doesn't have a digital zoom, so if I want to like get a closer shot, I do have to lower the drone and stuff like that. With the more recent ones, I can stay up high and digitally zoom, which is a lot safer for everyone, so I will at some point, but at the moment I just don't have that kind of expense to
PhD to worry about.
Yeah, exactly. I've got to fund a PhD, so you know, and fuel travelling around doing this. But yeah, I'm packing this away. I'm not packing it away for good, because it will be going up, I'm sure of it.
There is a possibility you might get other officers come and speak to you.
Be
aware that we've had this.
I mean, yeah.
If they do, just say that you've already spoken to officers. They're aware.
Yeah, I mean, I was waiting for PC Irwin. She pulled in there and said she's going to chat with me, and she never arrived. That's why I ended up coming over here.
I think she probably come and check about us. We were just checking out about the drone.
Yeah,
probably. Say she went in here, we'll double check.
Probably.
We're not professionals in everything.
No, absolutely.
We don't account to it.
Absolutely. And you know what? Like, you know, doing what I do, I look up very specific pieces of legislation. I know a lot about what I know, and you know, I don't know a lot about every law. So we're all the same, you know. Nobody expects you to be a walking encyclopedia. All we expect is
some people do.
all we expect you to know basic stuff. You know, like we expect you to know like trespassing, public order, more intricate stuff around drones. No, don't expect you to be a walking encyclopedia. What we expect is what you've done is go call a relevant person, check up on it, come have a civil conversation, and see where we need to go from there, rather than come out all gung ho about it. And that's all we expect. You know, you guys are doing a great job at building this connect between public and the police at the moment. You know, it's going to make a great video. People are going to love you. You're doing great. Let's not ruin it, hopefully. But honestly, I tell you what, like, you know, when I do have good interactions, as much as I'll put in complaints when needed, I do write to chief constables and put in commendations when it's required as well.
I like it.
You know. So anyway, guys, I'm going to look this up. You've probably got better things to be doing.
So what do we call you?
Sir is fine.
Sir is
Yeah,
fine.
sir is fine. Any other time I would, you know, but just because I'm here doing what I'm doing, and I am respecting my rights, and I'm here to stand firm in my rights, that's the only reason, alright? It's nothing personal, guys. But yeah, you'll find it on YouTube in a few days.
Are you familiar with the buildings? You know what you're actually filming here?
I know that you've got a custody suite down there, because that was having fire extinguishers installed last time I was here. I told you, didn't I? So I know you've got a custody suite down there. I'm guessing that's just offices, isn't that really?
That's just going to be our operational car park.
Yeah.
Around the back is just the public car park. Obviously, if you could avoid filming personal vehicles.
Oh, from that angle, I wouldn't get the registration plates anyway.
Down the front there. That's one thing officers do get a bit sketchy about.
I know, but you know, like I said, from that angle, I'm not going to get license plates, and you know, license plates belong to the DMV. They're in public domain, you know. Sure, I understand that.
We might be talking about completely legitimate reason. A genuine sense of this is a hobby. But people can use your footage there.
They can, absolutely.
We deal with some people that obviously don't like us.
Yeah.
If they come across your videos and see us driving a personal vehicle, it's very highly unlikely. It won't never happen, but it could happen.
Yeah, it's exactly.
That's why
the likelihood of it is extremely low. Like, if somebody had, let's say somebody has something against a specific officer that they knew was based at Bedford HQ, to the point where they were going to Google Bedford HQ to try and find a video that may or may not capture that one specific registration plate, the chances are they're just going to come here, stake it out covertly themselves to gain that information firsthand, rather than spend hours trawling through the internet on the off chance.
I agree with you. That is why some officers would have concerns when they see their personal vehicles being filmed.
Yeah, but again, I'm not here to get that. Like, these ones in the background might be in the background, but people aren't paying attention to that. They're paying attention to this conversation.
So that's all your places.
Yeah.
Around the back, that'll be personal vehicles.
Yeah, fair enough.
You'll see that we've got like a dog section around the back and an overflow car park. That's pretty much what we're going to get.
Yeah, that's cool. That's fair.
You get a load of roofs.
Yeah, that's cool. Like I said, it goes up 120 metres, so I could probably get the whole site in one shot, to be honest.
Oh, you see it on YouTube and all that. Do you do the like the speed drones? So the races and stuff like that?
Oh, no.
Amazing.
Yeah.
No, I've never done anything like that. No. I mean, that just sounds like a waste of however much that drone costs, because that's going to...
£2,000.
Absolutely.
I just see something over there, but it's absolutely amazing. I don't know how real they are,
They do like VR headsets on as well.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm sure that they are probably legit. There are some very skilled drone pilots out there, you know. Like with anything, you get like racing drivers, motorbike racers. Some people are highly skilled at what they do and have the dexterity for it. I don't have that level of dexterity. I just go up high, get a few pan shots, and that's pretty much it. Like, I'm not going to be doing like any intricate like ins and outs. That ain't me. No.
Right, we'll leave you to it.
Yeah,
right. The inquiry office know respect as well.
Yeah,
if you need anything else, pop in the inquiry office.
Sure.
They can give us a shout.
No worries. All right, chaps. Take care. I just didn't get your collar number. 5033. Perfect. Thank you. I got yours earlier. Don't worry. Cheers.